Good afternoon, respected chairperson, um, the chief guest of the session, the heroic figure of Nepal, all the dignitaries present over here. First of all, I'm really privileged to stand here in front of all of the dignitaries, especially on this great occasions of unveiling the book written by, as I already said, a heroic figure of Nepal, who is known as one of the promising character, one of the principled communist leader. So before going to the book, I simply would like to start with my impressions on the leader. For me and for all of us, respected Bijukche is not just a political figure. He's a symbol of strong moral stand, and especially who lived his life serving the people, who lived his life campaigning for the dignity, campaigning for the freedom, liberations of the people. So, known for his unwavering stand, he is always known for his unwavering stand on good governance, cultural preservations, and a clear politics. So we can say that being here is extraordinary honor to all of us. As we talk about the book, while going through the book, I just felt that, and in a personal note, I started reflecting on him because on a personal note, I just got him in my very childhood, in my village, Jalbiri, not as a person, but as his philosophy. Though I'm not aligned with any political parties, I was always inspired by the photo that was stuck on a wall with that simplicity, talking about the patient, because I was also from the community where patients were dominated. So I always took him as an idol in my work and my values. And today, standing here, I feel that the half circle that initiated in my childhood took a full shape today. Thank you so much, Surendra Gosai sir, for having me here especially. Thank you so much. So, reading the book took me to the journey through conviction, love, sacrifice, political ethics, commitments, and resistance in essence by a great leader. It made me reflect on deeply rooted social injustice, crisis, poverties, and a dream of a vision to come out of all these things. More than that, I was closely touched by the profound struggle of the wives, children, family of rebellions, especially in the time of dictatorial regime. So, while going through the instances, I would like to say Sovaji as Ma Sova, because she is the motherly figure who inspired our leader to make this venture a success, to make this leadership venture a grand success. So Ma Sova has always struggled to uphold the family dignity, to raise her children alone, and moreover, stand firmly behind her heroic husband, who even from behind the bar was envisioning the country's prosperity and the people's liberations from a cruel and dictatorial regime. So it was truly heart-wrenching to see that how a single woman struggled throughout when her husband was inside the prison. And even we can say that it reflects a woman women's true contributions in building each blocks for the nation, though they are not directly involved in any political parties. So the book is not just an ordinary memoir, as the previous speakers have already told the entire depth of the stories inside. This is a doctrine of fire, where there is a love, which is very sharp in intellect and very inflicting in its truth. It is never unafraid of the truth. So, written from the conflict of prison during 1960s onward, and we all know that this is the time of the cruel dictatorship, where rebellion means, or speaking against the power means, either sentencing into death or exile. At that time, this book brought a heroic man. This book revealed a heroic man in front who was never broken by the bars, nor silenced by the bars. So, this book have the importance like Gandhi's collected books and Gramsci's letters from prison. As the previous speaker said, I also recommend this book for all the readers present here, and I recommend this book for all the children who are studying in a school and all the people who think for liberty, freedom, love, sacrifices, system in the society. So while equally striking is that this letter is more than just personal, as already said. Why it is not just personal is, though it was written to his wife, it was not written to his wife in death. It was written to the nation in turmoil, because he was envisioning the freedom for the nation. He wanted to tell the nation what he feels inside. So he speaks to the lost values, warns against cultural disconnections, and urges the youth to return to their roots, not to become narrow-minded, but to build a future that honors our identity and heritages. His reflection on Bengal under Jyoti Basu, and his admiration for anti-colonial voices shows a visionary leader who is grounded to his soul, yet he is connected to the wider world of freedom and justice, like Martin Luther King. Throughout the letters, what stands out is his simplicity. Though he was inside the prison, we couldn't see any aggression in the book, but we could see his humbleness, his patience, and his calm determination to give the liberations for the nation. So he doesn't dramatize the pain, he doesn't dramatize the struggle in the book, but he seeks for our attention. He seeks for our attention and our responsibility to liberate the nation. His leftist vision here is perfectly balanced with Gandhism. In that regards, the love is spread all around the book in each word, that humanity first and the culture first. That's why, again, I strongly recommend all of you to recommend this book for your children, because we all need to learn the value of dignity, value of justice, and value of cultural integrity. Finally, as a last note, let me come up with the powerful thought. We can find his emancipated soul behind the bar, who is physically in prison, but his soul was emancipated there too. So the letters from jail is not merely a prison literature, but a beautiful tapestry of love, resistance, political convictions, cultural reflections, and the unbreakable human spirit, which creates the immortal image in the heart of all who believe in truth, love, freedom, in simple sense, a humanity. For me, especially, it is the epitome of liveliness of the dream in darkness. We can be alive in darkness too. Letters from Jail is a profound testament of the power of convictions, a voice of resistance wrapped in love, and a reflections of a man's unwavering hope for justice, dignity, and better future, even from the prison inside. Finally, Letters from Jail is the voices of every human being. It's the voices of every people who are troubled, the every people who seeks for the freedom and life, because ultimately we know that freedom is our by birth right. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for listening me and having me here.